An AC2600 wireless dual-band gigabit router is a type of networking device that allows multiple devices in a home or office to connect to the internet simultaneously. It is called a dual-band router because it operates on both the 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz frequency bands, which provides greater flexibility and can help to reduce interference from other devices that might be using the same frequency band. The gigabit part of the name refers to the router's ability to transmit data at very high speeds, up to 1 gigabit per second, Gbps. Some features that you might find on an AC2600 wireless dual-band gigabit router include advanced security protocols, quality of service, QoS, settings for optimizing the performance of certain types of applications or devices, and support for various types of external storage devices such as USB hard drives or SD cards. To connect to the internet with a TP-Link AC2600 wireless router, you will need to have an active internet service provided by an internet service provider, ISP. Here are the steps you can follow to set up your router. Connect the router to your modem. First, connect the router to your modem using an Ethernet cable. The modem should be connected to a wall outlet or a surge protector. Plug in the router. Once the router is connected to your modem, plug it into a power outlet using the supplied power adapter. Wait for the router to power on. It may take a few minutes for the router to boot up and establish a connection to the internet. Connect your device to the router. To connect your device to the router, you will need to find the name, SSID, and password for the router's wireless network. These can usually be found on a label on the bottom or back of the router. Once you have this information, you can connect your device to the router's wireless network by following the prompts on your device. Access the router's web-based configuration page. Once you are connected to the router's wireless network, you can access the router's configuration page by typing its IP address into a web browser. The IP address can also be found on the label on the bottom or back of the router. From the configuration page, you can customize various settings such as the wireless network name and password, the type of internet connection, and the router's security settings. The coverage of a TP-Link AC2600 wireless router will depend on a variety of factors, including the layout of your home or office, the construction materials used in the building, and the presence of any interference from other electronic devices. In general, a TP-Link AC2600 router should be able to provide a strong wireless signal to a large area, potentially covering multiple rooms or floors of a building. To help ensure the best possible coverage, it is recommended to place the router in a central location in your home or office, and to avoid placing it in a location where it may be blocked by walls, furniture, or other objects. Additionally, you may want to consider using additional wireless access points or range extenders to help extend the coverage of the router to areas of your home or office that might be difficult to reach with a single router. TP-Link AC2600 wireless routers often come with features that allow you to set up parental controls and quality of service (QoS) settings. Parental controls allow you to set restrictions on internet usage for certain devices or users on your network. For example, you might use parental controls to block certain types of content, set time limits for internet usage, or block certain websites. Quality of service (QoS) settings allow you to prioritize certain types of internet traffic or applications over others, based on your needs and preferences. For example, you might use QoS settings to prioritize video streaming over web browsing or online gaming, or to prioritize certain devices over others. To set up these features, you will need to access the router's web-based configuration page and look for the appropriate options under the Parental Controls or QoS sections. The specific steps will depend on your router model, so you may want to consult the router's user manual or the manufacturer's website for more detailed instructions. TP-Link AC2600 wireless routers typically come with a range of security features to help protect your network and devices from unauthorized access and cyber threats. Some of the security features you might find on a TP-Link AC2600 router include Firewall. A firewall is a security system that monitors and controls incoming and outgoing network traffic based on predetermined security rules. It can help to protect your network from malicious traffic and attacks. Encryption is the process of encoding data so that it can be transmitted securely and can only be accessed by authorized parties. TP-Link AC2600 routers often support multiple encryption standards, such as WPA2 AS, to help secure your wireless network. Virtual Private Network (VPN) support. VPNs allow you to create a secure, encrypted connection to another network over the internet. This can be useful for protecting your online activities when using public Wi-Fi networks or accessing your home network remotely. Intrusion prevention. Some TP-Link AC2600 routers come with intrusion prevention systems (IPS) that can help to detect and prevent unauthorized access to your network. In addition to these security features, TP-Link AC2600 routers may also support IPv6, Internet Protocol version 6, which is the latest version of the Internet Protocol (IP) used to transmit data over the Internet. IPv6 provides numerous benefits over the previous version, IPv4, including a larger address space and improved security. Dynamic Domain Name System (DDNS) is a service that allows you to access your home network from the Internet using a domain name rather than an IP address.
Share files. If you have a USB hard drive or flash drive connected to the router, you can use the router's built-in file sharing feature to access the files on the drive from any device on your network.
This can be useful if your home network is assigned a dynamic IP address by your Internet Service Provider (ISP), as the IP address may change periodically. With DDNS, you can set up a domain name that will always point to your home network, even if the IP address changes. TP-Link AC2600 wireless routers often come with support for DDNS, allowing you to set up this service easily through the router's web-based configuration page.
If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, we strongly request you to subscribe and stay with us.
To use DDNS, you will need to sign up for a DDNS service provider and follow the instructions provided by the provider to set up your domain name and configure your router. In addition to DDNS, TP-Link AC2600 routers may also come with a variety of system tools that can be accessed through the router's web-based configuration page. These tools may include diagnostic tools that allow you to test the connectivity and performance of your network and identify any potential issues. Firmware update, a feature that allows you to update the router's firmware to the latest version, which may include new features, bug fixes, and security enhancements. System logs, a record of events and activities that have occurred on the router, which can be useful for troubleshooting and debugging purposes.
Here we have tried to show details about the router. If you like the video, our hard work will be worth it.